What would you do if I told you a man was rejected from 30 different jobs, rejected by colleges, rejected by employers, rejected by fast food restaurants that hired almost everyone, and that very man eventually became one of the richest people on earth? Stay with me here for a minute, because the most shocking part of this story hasn't happened yet. Before Jack Ma built Alibaba, before the billions, before the private jets and worldwide recognition, he was a young man in China struggling to get anyone to believe in him. He applied to college multiple times and failed entrance exams. Then came the job applications, one after the other, rejection, rejection, rejection. Then came a moment that would have discouraged almost anyone. A KFC opened in his city. 24 people applied, 23 got hired, and only one was rejected, Jack Ma. Imagine that. Not rejected from a CEO position, not rejected from a leadership role, rejected from a fast food job while everyone else got hired. Everyone. Most people would have looked at that moment and concluded, maybe I'm just not good enough. But here's the question. What if rejection isn't proof that you're unqualified? What if it's proof that your path is different? Years later, Jack Ma discovered something that changed everything. He saw the internet. At that time, most people had no idea what it would become. And here's where the story gets interesting. The same man employers didn't want started building something the world would eventually need, Alibaba, an online marketplace that would grow into one of the largest companies on the planet. People who rejected him couldn't see his future, and neither could he, but he kept moving anyway. This is what I love about Jack Ma's story. He didn't succeed because everyone believed in him. He succeeded when almost nobody did. He didn't have constant encouragement. He didn't have perfect circumstances. He didn't have a long list of victories proving he was special. What he had was persistence. He kept showing up after disappointment. He kept trying after failure. He kept moving after rejection. And eventually, those small decisions changed his entire life. So if you're trying to build a business, write a book, record music, finish a degree, start over after a setback, keep this in mind. The rejection you're experiencing today may have absolutely nothing to do with your potential. Sometimes people aren't rejecting your future. They're simply unable to see it. Don't let someone else's opinion become your identity. Jack Ma was rejected by schools, rejected by employers, rejected by KFC, yet he helped build one of the largest companies in the world. So maybe the question isn't how many times have you been rejected? Maybe the question is how many times are you willing to get back up? Because success doesn't belong to the person who never gets rejected. Success belongs to the person who refuses to quit after it happens. Your future is bigger than your last rejection. Give us a like, subscribe to Accomplished Coach, and win. And remember, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.